Cool. Thank you. So, okay. So the first person, I think they're starting from the Eagles. Hold on. Oh, okay. All right. Sorry. So I think I need to go to, sorry, 1 minute because I've got the report together with a lot with yesterday's one. So let me go to the today's one, starting with legends. Okay. Starting with legends. So then I'm going to start with Adedeji ADM. Yeah. So I think this one is really, really good. In my notes, I put very oratory speech. Actually, you spoke like an orator, I would say. So, and the presentation was also a very nice one as well. But the only thing I could say is like, of course, in terms of the responsibility, you went through that quickly, which is okay, maybe because of the time anyway. So I could have preferred that if you have highlighted yeah, those responsibilities in detail, that would really be good, like you are speaking to a recruiter. And the tools, I like the layout, you put the logos and everything. That is brilliant. Yeah, but I would say, yeah, maybe just talk about what they do individually. So that is good. Yeah. Then the buzzword, the orientation is good. The presentation is nice, but yeah, you only listed them anyway. But yeah, it will be good to talk about them. So I think the day-to-day activities is good as well. So, but um, the only thing that I wanted to say in terms of how you deliver that is, yeah, what exactly is an ADM? What does an ADM do every day, right, in their work? Yeah. But what you put in there were basic, I would say, anyway. So you might need to do a little research on those ones. But I think was also a good one anyway. So well done. So the next person is Max Adegbite. Adegbite. So I like the responsibility, to be honest, because one thing is like he did not only put the categories of that responsibility, you also highlighted what they are used for. Even though I want to, yeah, I don't mind anyway, but it seems okay anyway. So at least the most important part is those descriptions at the bottom of the screen, which actually explains what those responsibilities are for. So which I think they're good. The same thing with the tools as well. I like how you're able to categorize those tools and then explain what they are for. Though I think I don't know whether it's your network or my network. It won't be network because I downloaded the video, right? Yeah, it seems to be that the video is a bit fuzzy anyway. I'm not sure the word Trello, maybe I don't know whether it's because of the audio. It seems it was not pronounced properly anyway, but yeah, Trello is another great tool for agile or project management anyway. So Buzzword was also a good one as well. To be honest, I think this is a great presentation, as I would say. And even the day-to-day, I like how you kind of highlighted them, what you do as an ADM, which I think is brilliant. So well done. And this is one of the best, to be honest. If yeah, so yeah, well done. So yeah, on that anyway. So and that is just to call your name again, Max. Yeah. So I think you are one of the one that I would love to showcase anyway, but it was really, really good. So yeah. So okay. So okay, so the next person is Messi. Messi BA Messi. Okay, responsibility. Okay, I love that as well anyway. But even though, yeah, categorically is okay, but like I said, I want something that you will just speak to the recruiters anyway. But yeah, I asked for 20 and but Yeah, okay. The tools are also good as well. I like how you kind of listed the tools and explained what they are for, which I think they are really, really good as well. Then the concept of a used by BA are also good as well. So to be honest, this is also brilliant. This is awesome because it just shows that you understood those concepts. You are able to explain them as well, and also the day-to-day activities. Yeah, so which I think is also a great one as well. So well done. I love this one as well. So it's really, really great as well. So well done on that one. Yeah. Okay. So next person is Ogundipe Adeyemi. Ogundipe Adeyemi. So yeah, I think you got this one of person that I know that you have a lot to do or to that you can do, but when I believe that this person can do more, but you did not do what I was expecting you to do more, right? So basically, I so much believe that you can actually do more, right? Because in terms of responsibility, you started very well, but some of them are just punchy, straight to the point, which I know that you can really expatiate, but it's not that it's terribly bad, but I believe that, yeah, with what you said, with what I know that you can actually add more. So, like, of course, the tools are also were good as well, and you also um put the uses of those tools as well, so which I think is good. But the concept, you just kind of listed them in capital letter, and yeah, so that one, yeah, is not really great. But it's so that I kind of believe that you can do more than what you've done today, to be honest. So if you look into this next time, there is another thing. So please do more. So day-to-day also day-to-day activities was also great as well. So well done on that one. And also one thing I want to correct, I've heard this several times. It's not only you. A lot of people have said this one that this can maybe let's shout it out. This particular word is an English word, Buddies or Buddy. What is the pronunciation? Those ones, the English speakers in our midst. Buddies. Anyone? That's
Bodies.
bodies or body?
Bodies or body.
Bodies. Thank you. Thank you. So I've heard people call it Buddhist, Buddhi. So it is not Buddhi or Buddhist. And from the video, I wanted to correct yesterday as well. I just forgot from my notes. I just need to. Yeah, it is bodies, not Buddhists. Okay, so let's get that. Okay. So okay. So the next person is Sheyi Oluyinka. Okay. So Sheyi Oluyinka, your video was too long, actually. Yeah. So yeah. Let's ensure that we kind of stick to the instruction is very, very important. So and yeah, so okay, so yeah, looking at what you've done, even though you actually took your time going through all this slowly, maybe that's why it took a lot of time. But responsibility, I know yeah, it's also okay, it's good, it could do more. But there's a particular word that you mentioned when you are going through that as a BA, developing test strategy. When you mention it, if I was an interviewer, I would say, when you say that you don't, you just like, yeah, I'm not sure that that is the core role of a BA to develop a test strategy. I would say is the role of uh, okay, I would say is the role of a QA to develop test strategies. So please look into those responsibilities anyway. So, and I get the part with the supporting system testing and everything. So yeah, but I think the rest is okay, but that one is not. I don't agree totally with that anyway. So, but you're okay to let me know if I'm wrong. I'm happy to learn from you as well if that is the case. So then going on to the tools, yeah. Uh, yeah, the tools are listed, which is good. You also kind of spoke about the one that related to the other. I like that anyway. I like the fact that you kind of say, okay, these ones are used for requirement management, and you put them together during your speech, and then you went to so which is good. But I would prefer more anyway. Not that it's bad. I prefer more if you could anyway. Then you went to list the buzzword or the concept, which I think is good. So, and I would say that I like the part when you say day-to-day activity, when you say that the tax for a BA varies per day, which I think is totally true. All right. So there's no this same thing. You could be doing different thing on different days anyway. So I would say the day-to-day activities that you put in there were also good as well. So well done on that aspect. Yeah. Okay. So then I think, okay, the next person is Damilola Yomi Adetula. Damilola Yomi Adetula. So, okay, started with what business analysis, business analysts do. So I don't know because I'm not asking what you do, even though you could say it's a responsibility, but this is not what, because even the one you listed, data analysis, business process analysis, communication, project management, quality assurance. No, that's not what I was looking for, right? So yeah, I was looking for something that you can actually uh, relate to when you are talking to a recruiter anyway. But having said that, the two sections were brilliant actually. So well done on that. I think yeah, the one that you didn't do well on the responsibility, you cannot cover them on the tools section, which I think is good. So and yeah, another part that I like in your presentation is the fact that when it comes to what you do, right, you kind of now personalize it, which I think is good actually. So say, okay, I coordinate this, I do that, which I think is well. I think there's another person also that did the same thing in I think Optimind as well, which I'm going to mention as well. So, but your presentation was sharp, straight to the point, though there's could be some even though you added some artifact, but there's some other things that I was looking for in terms of details anyway. But well done. So the next person, Emmanuel Goodness, you started with, yeah, the definition of DA, which is not, I'm not actually looking for that anyway. It sounded, when the introduction sounded a bit academic anyway, but that's fine. Then the roles also was like just bullet point anyway. So, and some of the roles that you mentioned there, roles of a BA, resilience, all right? I don't know whether that is a role or is an attribute anyway, so which is not anyway. So so then summary of what I learned during, yeah, I didn't ask for what you learned, even, yeah. So making new friends, user story. So I think this is not what I was looking for. Apologies for this. Yeah, it's not actually. So and next person is Oluwabukumi Olanrewaju. So the responsibilities were good, actually. So well done on that. And but one thing that I want to say in your responsibility, you mentioned something, maybe how you kind of put it, gathering, analyzing requirements from client, PO for the project. Sometimes a client may not be the PO, so it might also be different. Do you get it now? When someone say stakeholder is general for everybody, so it's not necessarily mean that, yeah, So every client will be a PO or something like that. You need to be specific and say, okay, gathering requirement from product owner, not from the client. So because yeah, so that's one thing that you need to be aware about anyway. But except from that, I think that they are good as well. So and another thing, in terms of the requirements, also in terms of the responsibility that are disseminating requirements organized in form of, I don't know whether that word disseminating, right? So maybe the English speaker amongst us could ask because and when you say disseminating, it's information that you do disseminate also, or but you are talking about breaking down all those requirements into PBIs or something like that. So I'm just pointing that out. You could be right anyway, but yeah, I'm not sure that disseminating is the right word to use in that aspect. But having said that, the other ones conducting user acceptance testing, that was good. Creating a presentation, providing blah blah, tracking your tasks, those ones are good as well. And the tools that you've also listed are brilliant as well. So of course, you could have done more on the buzzword, explaining what those are for. So some buzzwords are so basic that I don't expect you to put them. But of course, they are still buzzword, like sprint, right? That is a buzzword, but it's not. They're so basic anyway. So, like use case, yeah, business case, scope, or something like that. So, but they are still buzzword anyway. But if you had explained them, maybe it would have been also be good. So yeah, and also the daily activities could be expanded as well. So okay, moving on to Oluwakemi Mosaku. So responsibility, brilliant, I would say. So that is good. Well done on that aspect. So and it's also detailed as well. So I would, yeah, something that without the category you can copy and paste and put in your CV, or just when recruiter is talking, you can just talk about them like that anyway. So which I think is good as well. The tools is they are also brilliant as well. So and highlighting them and also putting them into perspective of how they are used, which I think is they are also good as well. So well done. And to be honest, even the buzzword are also great as well. And you listed them, you explained them. So, and this is one of those ones that I also like as well. So I think you've done very well as well. So this is Oluwakemi Masaku. I think, yeah. So that's another great one as well. So which I think, yeah. So I think at the end maybe I might showcase yours as well. So, but to be honest, that was also a good one. Anyway, so. So if time permits, we are able, but I think you are one of those that if I do give uh, discount today, I think one should go to you as well. So yeah, but I've said okay, but you just need to look at for the pronunciation of the word bodies as well anyway. So okay. All right. So the next person, hold on, I think I've kind of mixed things up. Okay, 1 minute. Think I was on Oluwakemi. Okay. Okay. All right. So Oluwakemi, after Oluwakemi, then okay, it's Rita. So Rita Ogundiran, that's a BA. Yeah. Okay. So responsibilities. So you've kind of listed them, yeah, in a great format, which is good. But of course, I think from what I said now, yeah, you should get your feedback already anyway. So, and some of the responsibility are so basic that it's just generic actually. So, responsibility like testing, pricing, reporting, yeah, and presenting the plan. So they're not what I was looking for. I was looking for something more detailed. Yeah, anyway. So I did not ask for skills of a business analyst. I think that could come in the later uh, yeah, I think I might not even ask for that in any of the tax in future. Anyway, so but the tools also you listed them and also the buzzword. But yeah, I think this one could benefit from details. Okay, if you could go back. But having said that, the highlight for you is your day-to-day activities, which I think are good anyway. So you kind of grasp that actually starting. So okay, your day starts with a stand up and then where you do this, blah, blah. And then, so basically, so I think that is the highlight for you on your presentation anyway. Okay, so Temitope Lumure Blessing. Yeah, Temitope Lumure Blessing, the next person. So, yeah. So, yeah, the roles and responsibilities of a BA also are good as well. So that is brilliant, actually. But I think for me, I love the tools section, right? So because you kind of, yeah, categorize that tools separately and listed them, then you explain them as well. So which I think is really brilliant. So yeah, but yeah. But one thing that you need to be careful about is the pronunciation of the word GIRA. So I think you pronounce it as Gyra, right? It's not Gyra, it's Jira. Okay. So and also Azure DevOps, something around that is not is Azure DevOps actually. So it took me a while also to get the pronunciation anyway, but just watch out for those ones. But yeah, to be honest, I can use except from those ones. So yeah, and yeah, the pronunciation of the word buzzword, not buzzword anyway. So yeah. But I like how you kind of explain those buzzwords. To be honest, except from those pronunciation, so they are really good. You should also look out for typos anyway. So and yeah, in the data day-to-day activities, yeah. So there are a lot of typo there anyway. Maybe because you put them in capital letter, so throughout anyway. So look out for those things and yeah. Next person is Biodun Scrum Master, right? Biodun Scrum Master. So, of course, how you laid out your responsibility are good. It shows you got a good presentation skill, which every Scrum Master should have anyway. And within that also, you've kind of listed them and also you explained a few of them as well, which I think they are really good. You've kind of categorized them and then also listed what they are for, which I think is brilliant actually. So the tools also are good as well. So you do not only list them, you also explain what they are used for. So which I think is good. Activity, day-to-day activities is also good. The only thing I want to give to you as a feedback would be your presentation actually. So there are a lot of pausing, right? A lot of and yeah, except from that, I think you are really good. So the only thing that could that will also be a negative is your summary of your activities. I think you got that one a bit wrong because you're talking about Saturday and blah blah like that. So yeah, because of maybe how you work in Blue Sky. So I was looking for yeah professionally what would a BA do anyway. Okay, all right. So next person is Ebon Oluwapo Oyetunji. Ebon Oluwapo Oyetunji, Scrum Master. So responsibilities are also great, and we're done on that one. So yeah, but yeah, at the point you got me confused, or in terms of how you presented, I think this screen was just switching off, and sometimes I just lost focus actually to I couldn't even concentrate. You are going back forth on your presentation. So, and which is not really, really great. You need to be coordinated, right? So there's a bit that you said for like 3 4 before the I don't know, but you don't sound like someone that stammer, maybe just yeah. mm, I don't want to say lack of confidence, or maybe, yeah, maybe you just got panicked at that point anyway. But in terms of the tools, how you listed the tools were good actually, and explaining them as well, what they are used for. So that was good as well. I love that. So, and also the buzzword are also good as well. So, and I think it was except from a few um hiccups here and there. So I think this is a great presentation as well. So to be honest, the one I love most is the day-to-day activities that you listed, and you put the description about what the activities are. So which I think they are really, really good anyway. So well done. So next person is Ebere Okeze EB. Okay. So 20 roles and responsibility, those are punchy. Yeah. You said 20 roles. One of your roles is take actions, Scrum adoptions, host other meetings. I don't think that, yeah, I'm not expecting something like that. It's so basic. I really don't think taking responsibilities or taking actions will be a role of a scrum master. Everybody should take action. Everybody should, yeah. But yeah, so I think you just need to expatiate on these things. So motivate the team, collaborate as needed. Yeah. So I'm looking for more. They are just basic actually. So yeah. Then collaborative tools, they are also good, but I think it could do more, to be honest. So, but having said that, the buzzword section were good anyway. So you've kind of took time on those ones. So well done on that aspect. So the first aspect, to be honest, if you have time, please go and do them again. So, and the activities also need a bit of work as well. So and I think from the feedback I gave to you that you can look into that. I'm not looking for time slots, yeah, activities. I'm just looking for a typical day. What will you do? Not like, okay, 1 to 2 o'clock, I go for lunch. Yeah. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Okay. And next person is Olowomuke Shegun. Olowomuke Shegun, Scrum Master. So yeah, I think I'm not sure. So it seems it's similar to what this other person did that I just gave feedback to. So it's really so Scrum adoption also in your own as well. So just punching and yeah, so yeah. I'm not impressed on that one. I'm sorry to say, and that responsibility is not really it didn't actually cut it for me, unfortunately, anyway. But having said that, the tools were still okay anyway. So you listed some good tools, but to be honest, some of them like Google Workshop, I don't expect you to put Google Workshop as a tool for a Scrum Master anyway. Gmail, calendar, Meet. No, to be honest, it's not something I'm expecting. But of course, Slack is good. Email, not really. You won't say tools, you list email on your CV. No, I don't expect you to do that. So, okay, Miro is another good one as well. So, but you need to kind of look into this one again. Terminologies, yeah. So even though you listed them, but I feel like those terminologies or yeah, the terminologies are so basic: impediment, acceptance criteria, backlog. Do you get so the product owner, Scrum board? Yeah, no, to be honest with you, this is below par, to be honest, if I may rate it like that anyway. So yeah, I'm expecting more from you on that, even as day-to-day activities are also below expectation for me, unfortunately. Sorry, I may say. So okay, moving on to Albert, data analyst. Okay. How about yeah, responsibility of a DA, which I think that is good anyway. So and quite detailed as well. So well done. So on that aspect, in terms of the tools, also they are also good one as well. So I love them as well. So and so, but sometimes when people start talk about a DA, sometimes you guys mix it up with a data scientist, something, yeah. So you need to look out for that because some of the tools that some people are listing actually are for data scientists, actually. So, and even though there's a bit, there's a thin line in between a data scientist and a data analyst, but well, you just need to watch out for those ones. For instance, Apache Spark would be what a data scientist will use. Yeah, MATLAB will be what a data scientist will use, not a data analyst. This is my opinion anyway. So, okay, because when I work with a data scientist, that's what they actually use, they not the anyway. But of course, if as a data analyst, you know Spark, right? Or you know MATLAB or R, okay, it's also going to help you as well anyway. So it's not that you must not know those tools. Okay. 20 concepts, yeah, okay, which I think is good. You've kind of put them in a different way, so which I think is good. So, but I would prefer adding more explanations anyway. So day-to-day of a DA is, yeah, it's okay, but I don't know. This is not how I would want it to be said anyway. So yeah. So but well done on that aspect. Okay. So going on to Owen, okay. Owen Lightning. Okay, so this you started with who is a security operation center analyst anyway, so which I think is good, though even though I did not actually ask like that anyway. So maybe another way to, yeah, okay, a day in the life, maybe, okay, that's what I asked for, okay, day-to-day activities, okay, which I think is good then, anyway. So having put that in that perspective, so of course, one thing that you need to also look into, there's some typos on your presentation. Management, you actually, yeah, management is normally spelled, if you have to shorten it, is MGT, MANGT. So, but I think that's just me being picky. But this is a great presentation as well. Anyway, well done on that one. So then you mentioned the tools and so and also of course put them in the types as well. So which I think that they're good. Then yeah, you need to get the pronunciation of Azure properly. So maybe another thing, allow me. So all this pronunciation, if you could, let's get a YouTube collections of how they are pronounced so that we can send it to everyone. So that would be good because it's been consistent, some of these to pronounce the pronunciation of these two. So yeah, for those ones that have said, okay, look at this pronunciation, I think just Google it or look into YouTube on how they are pronounced anyway. So, but one thing that I want to say, the highlight of your presentation are the buzzwords anyway. So they are really, really great. They are good ones actually. So well done on that one. So I like the part of the logs. Actually, maybe that's the one part that and even how you kind of explain it, why and how what they are used for. I just love that area because I thought if I think at your point I had to go back and listen to it again and say, okay, what are logs? What are they used for? Because it seems that every SOC analyst have to have log as their what's it called, weapon actually to navigate issues and also investigate them. And yeah, so which I think you kind of do that greatly. Well done. So the buzzwords were good, but yeah, you put some glossaries anyway in there, but I would want you to write them out yourself anyway, because it's so that you know what those are. So, but well done. That was really, really good anyway. So, okay. And next person, Ugochi Augusta. Ugochi Augusta. Ugochi Augusta QA. So, to be honest, you kind of, okay, started very well with responsibilities anyway, which I know could be expanded as well. But types of testing, I did not ask for those things. Then you also went with the tools, which I think you could expand on what they are. So, but the concepts are so basic. You're talking about test strategy, test planning. So, no, to be honest, so they are so basic one anyway. So, I think you can, yeah, expand on this work anyway. So, if that's okay. Okay, moving on to Ayinde Emmanuel Olabode. Ayinde Emmanuel Olabode. So yeah, the responsibilities were on point, I would say. So well done on those ones. Yeah, tools were good. Yeah, but one thing that yeah, this is very, very important for the keywords, right? When you mention Selenium, right? It's not complete, right? The complete word is Selenium WebDriver. Okay, so let's ensure that we put them together like that when we do mention them. It is not only WebDriver, it is not only Selenium, but I know some people just mention Selenium, but the complete word is Selenium WebDriver. Okay, so just for you to know, but when people say Selenium, they also mean Selenium WebDriver anyway. So, okay. All right. So, and I'm not sure it was you. Anyway, let me see. But I'm not sure it was you because it's not in my notes. But I know there are some people that pronounce this word wrongly. Maybe I would pass it out to everybody. Let's see. This particular word, let me say challenge now. Appium. Who can pronounce it? Appium. Anyone?
Appium.
Any other person?
I've never heard of it, but I will call it Appium. Appium.
Any other person?
Appium.
Yeah, like Appium.
Appium sounds American, isn't it?
Like Appium. Yeah.
Sounds American.
I'll call it Appium.
Okay.
Appium.
Okay. Okay.
Appium is more of American, isn't it?
Okay. Is APP. Okay. APP. What is APP?
App.
Yeah.
Application.
It's an app.
App. That's
Yeah. It's
app.
used to make an app. Okay.
App.
So on that note, is Appium.
Appium.
Yeah.
I got it though.
Yeah. It's because it's used to automate mobile app. Okay. So I know some people call it Appium anyway, but yeah, so but I think it's Appium. You see all these things everywhere. Okay, all right, cool. So yeah, so concept of keyword role, so which I think is good. I'm still on yeah, Anyday, okay. All right, cool. So yeah, I think your testing roles are also good as well, and the tools were brilliant as well. Anyway, even though yeah, I think they're okay anyway. So yeah, but okay, the concept. Yeah, no, I think they're fine anyway. So even though I was about to be a little picky to say, are they basic? Are they something? But I think they are still okay anyway. So, but well done on that. Yeah, that's good. So, okay, next person is Ayodele Benjamin. Ayodele Benjamin, you started with what is testing, all those things I didn't ask anyway. Who can test, what can be tested. Yeah, so those are not what I'm looking for. Why do you test? Yeah. So for later you added the tools, the roles, but they're not sufficient anyway. So I think you need to look into the questions and try to answer it again anyway. So okay, all right. So, but to be honest, one thing I can say is like, if what I asked for is what you answered, I think they're brilliant, okay? But unfortunately, they're not what I asked for. But what you did was good anyway, if that's what I asked for. Okay. If you, yeah, in terms of those things that you answered, they're good. But unfortunately, they are different things anyway. Even the one that you added the rows, you didn't put enough on those ones. But well done. Okay. Ilesomi Benga possible. Okay. All right. So when I was the introduction of this particular PowerPoint or the presentation were so great actually when I saw that. So okay, I was looking forward to what you're going to say anyway. So even though I thought you misspelled your name possible wrongly, but eventually I found out it was something covering it anyway, but that's okay. But even the introduction was great, but the content is not as par with the introduction actually. So when you mentioned the concept actually, so which I think is good, but you just listed them anyway. I would expect you to I would have expected you to add more context to them. So to say, okay, what is black box testing? What is white box testing? Regression, blah blah. So yeah, but nothing. So the same thing applies to responsibilities as well. So there are you could do more, to be honest, but it's not that they are bad, but they are okay, but you can expand on those things. Day-to-day activities, we are also good as well. Anyway, well done on that one. So, but yeah, look out for the boss word, not boost word, okay? But yeah, great listing of the tools. Yeah, but like I said, the introductory slide was brilliant anyway. So well done on that. So, okay, moving on to Oviosu Friday Steven. Oviosu Friday Steven. So responsibilities of a keyway. That didn't cut it for me, to be honest. It's below par actually, so it's below average on this one anyway. Just requirement analysis, test planning, test case design. No, yeah. So they're just punching. No, that's not what I'm looking for. However, okay, the keyway tools, right, were brilliant. Okay, keyway tools were brilliant. You put those keyway tools in there. So I've actually spoken about the pronunciation of the tools, Appium. So the words used by keywords also were good, but I think it would be good if you explain it. But the best part of your activity, of your presentation is the activities, right? So where you listed the daily activities of a keyway, requirement analysis, test planning and testing, documentation, reporting, which I think those are brilliant anyway. Well done. So, okay, moving on to Samuel Olumide Ajay. So I think I'm still on legend. Okay. Samuel Olumide Ajay. So good. Yeah, I think this is one of the good ones as well. Responsibility were on point, the tools were on point as well. So the concept were also on point as well. So, but the only thing is the activities, which you do not need the timing anyway. So except from that, I think this is another great one as well. So except from the activities that you now put the dates, yeah. So, but well done. Okay. Ian Ngoma, PM, ADM, Optimind, yeah. So processes, yeah, you said that with processes that you learned, which I'm not looking for that. And yeah, I don't know, as an ADM, you need to know how to do presentation, because it seems you are using a camera to project into your screen. No, that is not great, actually, at all. Right, you need to do better than that as an ADM. Okay, so and you went through the Scrum, the tools, and the concept, but I would say that I was expecting more from you, actually, on, yeah. So as an ADM, I was really expecting more anyway, but I think the tools is okay. The concept is a bit okay, but yeah, I think, yeah, as an ADM, you should do better, to be honest. So maybe I need to push you more. All right, so that, okay, Ian, I need more from you anyway. So, but well done on what you've done anyway. That is good. Okay, so then moving on to Damilola BA. Okay, Damilola BA. So, okay, what a BA does, that's okay. So, but yeah, I don't know, you added the terms, so they're all basic terms anyway. So, and yeah, so I'm expecting more from you as well. So yeah, so even, yeah, of course, you added some stories and other things that I do not require anyway, but the one I asked you to do, that just basic ones anyway. So, and of course, the tools is good, yeah. So, which I think is fine. So, but the terms, yeah, they're all just basic one that you added anyway. So, but ensure that if you can look at it again. Fumilola Quokka, to be honest, this is a great start. If time permits, I think, yeah, yeah, you are one of those that I would say, okay, maybe I should give you a discount as well. Anyway, great start. I was like, okay, let's see what you got in mind. But to be honest, even through the end, you did not disappoint me, I would say. So I would say well done on that aspect. So that is good. So, and what software did you use to record? So if you just put that so that your member of the team can know, because I think this is one of the great ones as well. And yeah, great presentation. Even the details are also on point as well. The tools that were used as well, the concept, yeah, and the buzzwords. So it was really great anyway. So well done. I'm really impressed. To be honest, it is one of the presentation that I kind of a bit struggled to criticize, actually. So, and if I want to criticize any parts, it's going to be the tools that, yeah, maybe just be, oh, I need more details on about. To be honest, what you put in there were also brilliant, actually. So, but well done. So there, I can't actually fault what you've done. So that is good. So, okay, so moving on to ODA Temitope. So, okay, ODA Temitope. So you started with who is a BA. Okay, maybe that's a responsibility, but responsibilities were fairly okay. Okay, you listed the tools, which is okay anyway. So, but the only thing that I like in the part is that when you start to explain the similarities and differences about the tools, that is good anyway. So yeah, and also the buzzword was good. Yeah. So, and you listed the day-to-day activities, but explain a few, which I think is good, but you could have kind of put their details in those responsibilities. But that was good as well. Well done. Anyway, yeah. Next person is Adeshola Adegbe. So Adeshola, okay. So responsibilities. Okay, another thing that I really want to correct. So guys, please listen to this. It's very important. So how do you write this particular word? Okay. I need you to spell it for me with anybody, okay? To spell it for me, okay? And also pronounce it and spell it. We say, okay, this is a capital, this is lowercase, yeah, and this is maybe it has to be space where the space is, where the capital is. Do you get it now? Let's do this. AZUREDEVOPS. AZUREDOPS and the pronunciation and the spelling.
Azure DevOps.
Azure DevOps.
Azure DevOps.
Azure DevOps.
Okay, those are good.
Azure DevOps.
Okay,
Azure DevOps.
okay, all right.
No.
Can we type the spelling, please? Because that's another thing I've from the presentation. Yeah, I've seen lots of spellings. Okay, so most especially the DevOps part. Okay, and I've seen people. Someone actually spell it out AZ. Okay, so okay. One thing is Solomon. Solomon, that is wrong. Okay, all right. So okay. So if you can correct it, okay, please can let everybody be typing it because it's so important. You might think you know, you don't know, right? So yeah, so because yeah, on this particular Deshola, you cannot spell it wrong anyway. So yeah, so look out for that anyway. So and yeah, the best part of your presentation is the buzzword, which are great, and how you've also explained it as well. So the day-to-day activities were okay anyway. So Biodun, that was wrong. What you typed was wrong. If you can correct that, okay. So okay. And Solomon, I'm still expecting your correction, okay, on that aspect, okay. And Biodun, yours was wrong. The first one, Ugochi, yours was wrong. Solomon is still wrong anyway. So if you have corrected it, I think, yeah, please do maybe type a different one. Okay, so Titi Loye, yours was also wrong as well. So, okay, all right, so yes, Solomon, that is the correct one. Okay, so because, yeah, all those little actually count on your CVs. So if you are to put them rightly on your CV, it's very, very important, okay? Because this is one of the common tools that you have to put on your CV. So next feedback is for Belinda Ashite. Belinda. Okay, you added your buzzword, but there's no explanation. You listed the tools, yeah, with the uses, which is brilliant, actually. So, but responsibilities, right? You listed a few, right? But I think in this presentation, you could do more, right? I believe that you can do more anyway. So if you could look into that and see if you could add more things to that. But well done on what you've done. Right. So yeah. Okay. So next person is Adeoluwa Bamidele. So yeah. So this person, I like the presentation with pictures in the beginning. I thought, okay, oh, brilliant. Let's see anyway how it's going to do. Yeah. So you listed the day-to-day activities, right? Or you explain it within your video, which I think is good. Yeah. So which I think is good. But in terms of responsibility, there's no details there. And also the tools, you listed that, and also the buzzword. But you could have just explained the other ones as well. Maybe it was because of the time that you kind of skip through those ones. But if you had put them in the presentation, it would be good. But well done, to be honest, in how you've kind of gone ahead with the video was great. Well done. So okay, Next person, Oyin Consola Folarin. Oyin Consola Folarin. Okay. So So 20 responsibilities of a business analyst. Yeah. So we're good as well. But of course, some of them are just one word, two words, so which is not what I was looking for. Yeah. So basically prototyping, what exactly is prototyping? Explain it for me, let me know. So yeah, you listed the tools with details and their uses, which is those are brilliant. Those are good, actually. So, and you also talk about their similarities, which I think they are good anyway, because you're able to say so at interview, I work on this, but there are other similar tools that I've worked on or something like that. So, which I think is good. So, buzzwords as well. So, so the only thing, I don't know why we use arrows in your presentation for the day-to-day activities, but I think they're not bad anyway. So, but well done and on that aspect. So it was good as well. So well done. So next person, Adekunle Mobolaji. So yeah. So roles and responsibilities. Why be sketchy? Okay, so and I think you can do better on that aspect, to be honest, and I trust you could. So I don't know why you were on phone anyway, but that's okay. It's yeah, I will expect that you will do that later anyway. So the two and the buzzword were listed, and also the day-to-day activities were also listed. And yeah, which are okay, but I would have expected that you add some details or some information to them. But well done anyway. Okay. And next person, you did not put your name, you did not mention your name in the camera, in the video, and even the slide has not got your name actually. So of course, how are you going to on your video, right? How you collected it together? This person followed Oyin Consola Folarin. The next person that's following Oyin Consola Folarin, you didn't put your name. So if you know, I think you can go back and check if you are the same person. But of course, you were also using camera on, and I think you are using maybe your phone on your computer anyway. So, so okay. You listed your responsibilities, so and also the tools you were listed, but it's good that you've kind of added how they are used, which I think is brilliant as well. So, and you also listed the day-to-day activities as well. So, so one thing when you're actually going through this, there's a part, yeah, it was really funny when I put this on my notes now. I said, so at the point you said with the help of PowerPoint, and one of the tools, right, that you listed was PowerPoint, and it said, okay, maybe it's along this line like this, the BA can use something with the help of PowerPoint, which I am using right now. But however, you are not using PowerPoint to the maximum benefit that you should use it, right? Because what you are, you put the PowerPoint up and you are not in slideshow mode, right? And also you are also putting your maybe phone camera to record the screen, so it's not really great anyway. But I get what the point you are trying to pass, but it was kind of like irony anyway, so that you did not use PowerPoint to the maximum benefit when you are doing presentation, but it's one of the tools that you should use anyway. But that's just my feedback on this one. But except from that, I think it was also a great presentation, but you might have your reason for doing so anyway. So going on is Mabel and Laminga. Okay, Mabel. So yeah. Responsibility is also a bit sketchy anyway, so which I was expecting. Yeah, some of the, I don't know whether yeah, some of these responsibilities are I've seen in different places. I don't know whether so there's a repository where you guys are getting this responsibility, excuse me, responsibility from or something like that. So, but some of them are so similar anyway, but that's okay anyway. I think it's a thought that counts, I would say. So, okay, so the okay, the next one is the tools, which yeah, is I think the issue with this one because you cannot put them in capital letter. Yeah, because when you write everything in capital letter, it's difficult to comprehend that much anyway. But I can see those tools. I can see you actually categorize them as well. But yeah, but I think this one will really benefit from good presentation anyway. So okay. Moving on is then another part which I find it so that maybe it's good or not is the buzzword actually that you now put in workflow, right? So and it's kind of good, right, in terms of how you kind of categorize them and put them in those aspects. But I don't know, maybe whether workflow is the best way to represent it or not. Yeah, but it looks good, right? But you just but sometimes I don't know whether it's an overkill or to present it in workflow in a flow chart anyway. So yeah, but using flow chart for activities, I don't know anyway, but well done. Okay. Then the next person is Chiamaka. Okay, I think this is you. Yeah, Chiamaka. Yeah, go Chiamaka. Okay, so responsibility were very great also. And actually kind of say, okay, what can I do? Well, this is one of, to be honest, maybe I don't even need to be, even so, it's so great that I just put very great, and the responsive was great, and listed tools with icons, you explain the tools, and yeah, I've kind of said, okay, you need to show this to everyone. Okay, so this is one of the great one as well. So, and to be honest, I'm happy to give you discounts as well anyway, so because that was also a great presentation anyway. So, okay, Abioye Babatunde. So, cybersecurity listed responsibilities, okay. And I think I don't know whether Yah is one of these soft-spoken people on the platform, but it's kind of spoken softly anyway. So, but it's okay anyway. So you listed the tools with details, which I think is brilliant as well. Anyway, so but you are one of those ones that also got the pronunciation of the buzzword wrong. Yeah, I think you say it's buzzword. So, and yeah, okay. Listed the buzzword we did to this, but yeah, it's a little punchy. It's straight at the point, but I think you could do better anyway. So moving on to Esther Adeyemi. Esther Adeyemi, this is another brilliant one as well. So you listed the responsibility in a good format, okay? And you also listed the tools with their uses and as well. So, and the boss, so I think that was good. That this one is also a good one as well, to be honest. So, and then follow on to Tosin Olaniyi. Oloniyi. Okay, well, Tosin. So Tosin, I think this is another good one as well. So, and listed the categories of the tools and also, yeah, day-to-day activities as well. So one thing that I got from this presentation is basically you as a person, actually, because even the presentation, you could add more information, but you stood out actually as a confident. You are very confident. You are so bold with how you presented anyway, your speech, your command, how you kind of owned the session was great anyway. Well done. Next person is Ade Olanipekun. Ade Olanipekun. So started a bit shaky, Ade. Okay. So because you were reading the presentation, I was like, this is not good anyway. But of course, the presentation has got a lot in there in terms of the 20 responsibilities, which is of a security analyst, which is brilliant. That was brilliant, what you put in there. But if you could do less of reading, which you did later, actually, in the tools part, which you listed the tools, you listed the category, their uses, and also the buzzword with great details, and you didn't read those ones. I would prefer that you use that concept instead of the first one that you use. Yeah, because the first one you are just reading everything line for line by line anyway, but the other part were great actually. So well done on those ones. I think that is good, except from the first slide, how you delivered it. I think it's really, really great. Well done. Christiana, next person is Christiana, Scrum Master. So the tools were also, responsibility were good. The tools are so great as well. So I think well done on listing those tools. But also, be careful. The pronunciation of the word G. Okay, let's say it together, guys. G. Okay, all right. No, not G now. I think I'm getting confused as well. Jira. Jira. What's that pronunciation?
Jira.
Jira.
Yeah, thank you.
Jira.
So I know some people are pronouncing Jira, like Jova Jira. It's not Jira, so it's Jira. So to be honest, so so going on back to our feedback, Christiana, the concept were good, okay, even though there's no detail on that, but you could have added the details. So and I think the best part is a day-to-day slide, which I think was actually good. Okay, well done on that. So Ibukun Akilo. So responsibility were also great. Okay, I like the fact that you categorize the tools, which brilliant. Okay, so the buzzword were also listed on the slide, but it's it's making it a little small to view on the slide. Anyway, they are so small, so if you could have listed them on 2 slides anyway. But well done. But and maybe next time add more details as well to them. So and the day-to-day activities were also great anyway. So okay, all right. Abimbola Luwoye. So I love the intro speech, right? How you started was great anyway. So and it get me kind of okay, let's see what this person has got to say. So and again, also responsibilities were also great as well. I love the part you also mentioned. Okay, I protect my team from external influence and everything, which I think is really, really brilliant. How you delivered it was good. So so the only part is the tools that you just listed. I could maybe just explain them anyway. So the buzzword were listed as well. So you explain a few of them like DOD, and also about the other one, DOR and everything. I'm not going to explain that. So, but well done anyway. So what you've done. So and maybe it's a time anyway. But and I trust that you could do better than that anyway. Okay. Olanrewaju Modupolua. The roles were okay, but you can you can expand them anyway. So the tools were great. I think the tools part was good actually. So you also listed how they are used as well. So I can see some tools in there that I've not seen before, like Geodix have actually listed it out. I'll go and check what they are for. So, okay, terms are also okay as well as the 2D. So well done on this one. So this is another great one as well, except from the part that there will be some part that you could put some information. Abimbola Olaide, this is another great one, to be honest. So the only thing that I can say is like, yeah, presentation wise, you should have put this in. Yeah, I think it applies to other people as well anyway. So some of you guys just presented in without putting it in PowerPoint slideshow anyway. It will have been good, but I like how you listed your responsibility with details. And not only that, one part that I like about this presentation, maybe it's only another person I saw that did this anyway, which I think is really good, worth mentioning. So it's the fact that you kind of own the responsibility instead of saying these are the responsibility of a QA. You said this is what I do this, I do this, I do that, which I think is really, really great. And also when you come into the roles also, it said instead of saying these are the roles of I'm talking about the tools now. Instead of saying these are the tools that software tester will use, you say as a software tester, we use the tools like even though you still use I could have said maybe you should have continued with I use tools like, but it's okay anyway. You said we use tools like, yeah, you now listed those tools, and which I think that really, really brilliant. Yeah. So, and you listed the tools with with what they are used for, and the buzzword as well was great, and the activities were also brilliant as well. So I think you are one of those ones that I think I might also give discounts to if you are interested in advance. So it was really, really great. Well done on that one. Yeah. So, and moving on to the next person is Tosin. So, yeah, okay. So at the point, I think I got confused because the screens were not aligned with your speech, I think. So it was, up and down anyway. So, yeah, but you mentioned some tools. But it seems you were on only one screen throughout anyway, even though your screen was showing like you got like maybe 3 or 4 screens anyway. So, but just watch out for that, because if you are on interviews, you don't want to do something like that you are talking on one screen when you should have been moving the screen around anyway. But yeah, you spoke about your tools, you spoke about your responsibility, but you said a lot of nice words, but of course it's basically that you are not moving with the screen anyway, but what you said was wonderful anyway, so well done. So, and moving on to Lanre Adebambi. So, okay, in terms of Lanre Adebambi, so yeah, I think you started with the word buzzword, BOSS anyway, so that's not, is BUSZZ anyway, it's not boss. So yeah, objectives were good. Though responsibility seems like academic anyway, so you need to, So another thing in terms of responsibility, when you were talking, you are using they as if you're not part of the people that who do the job, okay? So that is one thing that you need to watch out for anyway. So it's not they, it's actually you need to talk about yourself. So, okay. So, but your responsibility could be great with a little tweak, actually, so that you are not, talking about other people and it's not that academic anyway. So I'm not sure. Okay. Let me also do another pronunciation. So this particular word. Okay. Can someone pronounce this word? INTELLIJ. INTELLIJ.
IntelliJ.
Okay, all right. So the word is IntelliJ. I know some people could have pronounced IntelliJ. yeah, is IntelliJ. So yeah. So yeah, and I would say in terms of your own one, so the everyday tax is the highlight anyway. So you did well on that one. So well done on that. So that is brilliant. Okay, so moving on to Joshua Oyewole. So this is another brilliant one, another wonderful one. So and well done. So responsibility were great, tools were explained in detail. Very, very great. To be honest, this one of those ones that cannot even fault as well. And in terms of how detailed they are. So yeah, well done, to be honest. So on this one, it was a great one. So well, okay. Yeah, I think it's okay, Ben. But of course, if I was to be a bit critic about this is the introduction. So which I didn't ask for those ones anyway, but the rest were good anyway. So okay. Then moving on to so of course, you are one of those that I would also want to give discounts to as well. So yeah. So okay. Then moving on to DA. Okay, so I've got what's the name of this person? Unfortunately, I did not write the name of this person down. I'm not sure. Or maybe the person did not say his name. Okay, all right. Anyway, is this on your slide? Is this person after Joshua? Okay, the person after Joshua. Okay. So, and you on your slide, you put welcome to my Dataverse. Anyway, so hello, I am a data analyst. Welcome to Dataverse. Maybe that would give you an answer because you are the only person that actually used that particular word as an intro. So it actually stood out for me anyway. So well done. So the intro, I put on my note that the introduction were great. Okay, that was really, really great. And one thing that you also said, it was like a DA test stories using data, which I think is really, really true anyway. So the responsibilities that you put in there were great, even though I know that you could add more data or more explanation to them anyway. So, but yeah, the what okay. The responsibility, what do we do as a DA, also were also great. But of course, to be honest, I think this is another great one. And the presentation was great anyway, but the details could be improved anyway. But you did present it very well. So well done on that aspect. So then I'll quickly go through those guys that sent their PowerPoints now. Either now or yesterday. So for the yesterday one, so we'll go to Eagle first. Eagle, Nena. Okay, Nena. So yeah. So I think I don't mind anyway, but when I opened the PowerPoint, I found out okay, you've got some voices in there, which I think is good anyway. So I really don't know. I would think about it, whether that is what I really want in future or which MP MP4. But I like what is it Optimind the guys, because they kind of collate everything together. It was kind of easier to go through anyway, which I would prefer that anyway than I'll prefer that, to be honest anyway. Yeah. Okay. Then okay. Now okay, Nena Eagle scored. Okay, so PM and ADM. So the roles and responsibilities were good as well. So well done on that. So yeah, I think they're brilliant. So okay. So, but I think, the first slide of it was good. Then the second slide, maybe you lost him anyway. then you are now writing 3 words, 4 words. But that could be better anyway. But they are brilliant. I think the tools that you also explained were good as well. The buzzword are fantastic, I would say. So well done on that. Even though some of the buzzwords were a bit basic, like Scrum, Sprint, yeah. So, but I'm looking for big buzzwords anyway. But not like these ones are also great as well. So day-to-day of a PM on ADM, yeah. I don't know. I'm looking for a typical day. What would you think every ADM would do on a particular day? But you've kind of look at, okay, first thing I'll do this, second, yeah. So in the daytime, I'll do this. Not really what I was looking for, but not like it's totally bad. What you've done is great anyway, but I was looking for what's a typical day like for a PM anyway, but well done anyway. So this is not really bad, it's good anyway. So, and also the fact that you are using a top person. Now I'm actually looking, you putting yourself forward as an ADM. What would be your day-to-day activity? Okay, all right. Only Father Samson, yeah, BA. Okay. So for this, yeah, I thought when you started with the rows, I was like, where's the other rows anyway? I clicked and clicked, I couldn't find any. So to be honest, this is below average actually. And even the tools as well, you only listed 6 tools out of all the tools that actually to put in there. So, and activities for I think it was just look as if this was just quickly put together as in rushing to do it anyway. So, but yeah, so this is not for me anyway. So yeah, so you need to improve on that. Yeah. So next person is Adeyemo Moshood Adewale. So a business analyst. So one thing when you first started was like a business analysis, blah, blah. So, it's a business analyst actually. So yeah, you need to look into that. So it was a bit an introduction that was dragging. I don't know why. So yeah, it was a bit dragging one, but later when you move into the slide, you have a great slide, but I'm not sure, the tempo of the slide is really, really great. You got me seated and say, okay, whoa, this is going to be a great one. But I think you actually presented it, but your highlight is the slide. You did as in from all the slides I've seen, I think this is one of the best one actually in terms of slide. But in terms of how you presented it, it's still a bit low, right? So, but you've got very good eye for presentation, all right? So the tools could be expanded anyway because you only listed it also. Yeah, the concept also could be worked on anyway, but I think I kind of like your slides, to be honest. So the buzzwords were okay, yeah, and also day-to-day activities were fine as well. So well done on that, yeah. Then Idowu Akinwa. Okay. So the tools were listed. So even though I don't want them in the way you categorize them, but it's okay. So, and your tools, you don't need to underline them as you have done. And okay, I don't need to because of the time. SWOT, okay, SWOT should be capitalized, okay, should be capitalized, yeah. So that means on capital S, capital W, capital O, capital T, yeah. So it's very, very important because it's strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. So you need to ensure that they are in capital, okay? So yeah, and it could be, yeah, I think then explain what they're for, yeah. So buzzword, you explain the buzzword, which I think they're great, well done on that aspect. Okay, so next person is Rita. Rita, okay. So, okay, and responsibilities are great as well. Okay, so I checked the slide. There's no voice on the slide anyway. So, but I will just analyze based on that. The skills were good, but I did not ask for skills anyway. So yeah. So the tools could be explain better. Okay, so but I think they're good because at the point when you put tools continue, you kind of explain them later, which is fine. The buzzword could be explained better, and the same thing applies to the day in the life of a SOC analyst as well. So, but well done, that was good. Okay, next person I've got is Oladipupo Oladipupo Emawo. I think this is another great slide as well. So well done on that. Anyway, so this is good. So and responsibilities were listed in the format, but I like the grouping, but I would prefer that you kind of explain them in a way that you can speak to a recruiter about this anyway. So except from that, anyway. So the tools that you use, you listed them. Some of them are not tools, right? Because yeah, enterprise architect, I don't think that's a tool anyway. So rational requisite pro, and I'm not sure about that anyway. Maybe it could be a tool. Well, so but enterprise architect, I'm sure that would not be one. So but maybe it is anyway. So okay. So then the buzzword, yeah, be careful. There's some typo in your words as well. So popularly, so there's a typo there. So yeah, you put some buzzword, and some of them I don't agree they're buzzword, right? For instance, validation, because even if they are going to be buzzword, they are so basic anyway. Frequency of use, documentation, association, those are not something that you will say at interview that interviewer say, wow, this person actually knows his onion. But yeah, so my daily role as a BA, I think that could also be expanded anyway. So, but well done on that. Okay. So next one. Don't allow the people. Okay. Adeyemo Moshood. Yeah. So this is, I think this one is brilliant. Yeah. So okay, I think I've kind of spoken about this, right? Yeah, I've spoken about Adeyemo Moshood, right? Yeah. So okay, next person. Okay, Akim Gbemiro Babatunde Joshua. Akim Gbemiro Babatunde Joshua. So yeah, okay. Who is a BA? I didn't ask for that, but yeah, responsibility is good, and you can expand them later anyway. So yeah, so you could have, and also the tools. So you only listed a few ones actually, which I think 7. Number 8, collaborative tools. What are these? Yeah, you didn't put anything there. So, but yeah, but well done anyway. But I think you can do more than that. Yeah, and then in terms of the buzzwords, so those buzzwords are really, really basic buzzwords. We are talking about acceptance criteria, epic features, elicitation. Yeah, but of course they are buzzwords, but they are basic anyway. So, but and the good thing is that you kind of explain them, which I think is good. Well done on that aspect. Yeah. Okay, I think I saw Olasubomi Asuni there as one of the PowerPoints, which I think I've done yesterday. So Moji Sola Ajayi. It looks like I've done that yesterday, but okay, I will do it again anyway. So okay. Okay, so the daily activities were okay, but I know you can expand on those ones. So, but the roles were good anyway. So, but the roles of a BA, but I think, yeah, you should be able to expand on those ones anyway. Expand on those to explain what they are for, and also the tools as well are okay. But collaboration, I don't think that is the tool that I'm looking for. All right, so but maybe that's a skill anyway. So yeah, but not a tool. So then the BA buzzwords, so I think they're good anyway. So, but yeah, maybe next time to expand on them and talk about what they're for. Okay. I think that is all. Have I missed anyone? Right. Good. Have I missed anybody? Even those ones that actually said I didn't go through theirs yesterday. I think I've gone through that today. So anybody that I've missed any okay, any question in the next 9 minutes that we have? Allow me if you want to stop the recording, please. That's fine. Is it? Hopefully, I'm not the only one. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, very well. So,
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can hear you.
and thank you for the effort. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you for feedback. Really appreciate it, Deji.
Any question, please? Any question?